So today's video, guys, is basically about why we fail or succeed and how it always comes back to your why, okay? Obviously, with all our challenges in the past and that's well, every single successful challenger has always had a really strong reason why to actually succeed, okay? And it's either been obviously for their kids, it's been for their health, it's been for their confidence, it's been because of depression, it's been because of anxiety in that as well. And because they have these emotional attachments to their reason why, they make massive achievements, okay? For a client, if they come in, obviously, if I have a client come in with not really an idea of why they're actually trying to achieve what they want to achieve in that as well, if they're very unclear on what they're after and they don't really know why they're after it as well, all the time it's not going to be it's not going to be an effective process. Like, it doesn't matter if we're the best trainers in the world in that as well. If a client comes in with no real reason to do this, they're not going to see results, okay? This is why it's 100% very, very important to make sure when we have clients down, they have a very strong reason why to do it, so we know they're going to actually achieve those results, okay? We actually have to, we've lost a lot of clients in the past in that as well, because we have to actually have a selection process in play to make sure we get the right clients here that are ready for a 6-week challenge, okay? That are ready for our gym and our commitment. I'm not going to lie, our 6-week challenge, it is hard. It is very, very hard, okay? It's a high commitment challenge, but because it's a high commitment challenge, that produces high results, okay? We're trying to get people to fully cut back from alcohol, from fast food, from all that crap in their life and that as well, so they can actually see an amazing change. I've had guys especially as well, I basically asked them, can they obviously give up alcohol through the challenge? Can they cut these certain things out and that as well? And if they can't cut that out, I can't take them on because they're not ready for that sort of commitment, especially with alcohol and that sort of stuff as well. They're not ready for that commitment that challenge needs, okay? So one thing I want to talk about today is basically my why I've been training. I've been training for about 14 years. I'm 26. So I've been training since I was basically 12 years old. The reason why I work out 5 days a week, and obviously 5-6 days a week and that as well. The reason why I've basically never miss a day, I'm so committed to it and that as well, guys, is basically I have a very strong reason why to do this, okay? It's all tied between my identity, okay? With my training, I basically identify myself by, as a personal trainer, as someone that works out, because it's all tied together with my confidence, okay? So this is, I know if I don't work out in that as well, I'll go back to going where I was before, where I wasn't really happy as a person, okay? It's all tied into my confidence because I have such a clear reason why I don't miss days. I always work out. I work out 5-6 days a week, every single week. It's just being really clear on obviously what your why is and that as well. Once you know your why, and if it's a good enough reason to do it, you'll get it done, okay? This is a big thing for the gym in that as well, guys. It's a big thing for the gym. Gyms are closing down in Mandurah, left, right, and center, okay? There's so many gyms closing down, especially this year and that as well. And I think over winter, this is really quite funny, we've been the busiest that we've ever been, okay? And it's because of our why. We've got such a strong why that we can't not do well, okay? With our gym guys, this is all we have. There's no plan B, okay? This is our entire life for myself and Crystal, okay? That's a really strong why to make it work and make it happen, okay? And we love helping, obviously, people with this big why now as well. So we love helping people because we understand where they're coming from, okay? We understand how, obviously, we've been in quite a dark place in that as well in the past and that, with no confidence, no real self-respect for ourselves, no self-love in that as well. We've been in that sort of place, both myself and Crystal. And we know how rewarding that is to actually help people get out of that sort of dark place in their life. Okay, this is why we take on clients that are going through depression. This is why we take on clients with a lot of anxiety on medication and that as well, because these clients here are ready for that change. Okay, one thing, it sucks, but always when we actually have changes, guys, it always comes out of pain. Okay, pain creates change. Okay, it's when I've made the biggest, obviously, influences in my life and that as well, it's always come from a point of pain, okay? We don't break up, obviously, from someone in a relationship because of, obviously, you're happy. You go in a point of pain, which that there translates to you actually having to make a move, okay? You don't quit your job unless you're in a point of pain as well, okay? If you find yourself unhappy at work, okay, this is when we actually decide to make a change, okay? So it's always in that pain point, obviously, in life and that as well, is when we find ourselves making those changes. And if you let it be, guys, it can be very exciting, okay? So it's looking at that sort of pain zone, that area, and that as well of your life, not as obviously the end point, it's a turning point, okay? It's when we start to make changes, and that's when everything just gets exciting, okay? That's when we start to make improvements, see progress, and have growth within our life. Okay.